What's going on, everyone? In this video I'm going to be sharing with you the best two currencies. As you can see on the screen, this is Euro USD and USD card that you can actually trade to make $100, $200 a day. If you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, always make sure to hit that subscription button below and always put the notification on so that you can be able to get notified when I drop other banger videos when it comes to trading forex. This is the best channel, and always remember to share to someone who is in the forex space and they're watching some garbage content of people selling them courses and everything. Tell them Mwabu FX Sniper, this is where you come in and get all the training. So without wasting time, I want to get into my Telegram group to be able to show you exactly why I'm talking about trading Euro USD and USD card. If you take a look at the last few trades, and these are the most recent trades, I won't share with you like a bunch of garbage stuff of 20 years ago. This is as soon as 20th November as I'm recording this video. On my Telegram group, I am sharing trades for USD card and Euro USD. You can see this was Euro USD. You can see also majorly this as USD card and Euro USD. This was USD card. All right, new obsession. I'm looking to buy. This was USD card also, and this was as soon as today. There's some also trades on USD card that I've actually shared on the Telegram group, and I am trading USD card and Euro USD, and I'll be able to jump in and now and give you a deep explanation on why you should focus on these two trading currencies. So the first thing that you want to do is, let's get into now the technical analysis. Or what you want to really focus on is you want to identify some moves on these two currencies. So if I take a look at this move, and I take a look also at this move here, and I take a look at also this move, most of these major moves are usually happen during either two sessions, during either London and New York session. So when you're trading Euro USD and USD card, you want to always make sure that you're trading during the period that we have high volume. And I usually use an indicator here that I call it the session-based indicator. Make sure to stick around up to the end of the video because I am going to be sharing with you how exactly I'm able to use this session-based indicator to be able to trade Euro USD and USD card. Right now we're on the USD card chart, and I'm going to be showing you how exactly I use my technical analysis strategy to be able to get sniper entries and to be able to trade these currencies. So the first thing is I usually go on the higher time frames. I can start with the daily time frame and I can start with the weekly time frame. And on the daily and weekly time frame, I usually use supply and demand zone. So all of this, this is another reason, guys, for you to hit that subscription and also hit that notification, because on the next video, I'm dropping a bang on how you can use this supply and demand zones. And for this video, I want to take a look. I want you to just watch and see how exactly these supply and demand zones are helping me identify the market direction. They're helping me identify the exact peep areas where price is going to react. So as looking at this right now, I can be able to see that this was a daily supply zone that was being able to be tapped and was able to give this move. Another one was I can be able to see on the daily time frame. This is a supply zone that has actually, this is a demand zone, sorry, that has actually not been tapped. So when I'm looking at this as a supply zone and this is a demand zone, on the daily time frame I can be able to say my target will be on this area here. But remember, these are a lot of pips, so you want to move down to the lower time frames so that you can be able to break your trades step by step. So on the lower time frame, this is the 4 hours time frame. I'm able to see that this is the supply zone during 4 hours time frame, and I can be able also to identify also another supply zone here during the 4 hours time frame. And you want to take a look at what I'm talking about. Anytime this is a demand zone. Anytime this demand zone, you can see, anytime this demand zone price came tapped on this demand zone, it gave out this move. Anytime it taps on a supply zone and a demand zone, it gives a huge move. So that's on a 4 hours time. So this has already been used, so I don't think I want to consider that. So the one that has not been used, I can be able to say that this is the 4H, right? And this one here. So I'll go now to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, what also I'll be seeing is I am seeing a 1 hour here. I am seeing this is a 1 hour supply zone that has not been used, so I can use that as my target. And also I can be able to see here, this is a 1 hour that has been used, but when you go below here, you see that this is a 1 hour demand. Okay, so now we're remaining in this zone. Make sure to pay attention, because now you're going to see where the juice is. So after that, I go to the 30 minutes time frame. On the 30 minutes time frame, guess what I'm looking for? This is where I use my session based indicator and I put it on, because all I want to do is make sure that I'm trading during particular area time frames, when during a particular time period when I know that this currency is volatile. For example, during London session, I like trading mostly USD card. During New York session, I'll also trade USD card also, but also mostly I like trading during New York session Euro USD. So how do I use this session-based indicator? They help me identify higher highs and higher lows. And also, this is another reason, guys, to subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be sharing and dropping another video whereby I'll be talking about best times to trade forex. And I'll be showing you exactly how to identify previous highs and previous lows, where price is most likely to react from those zones. So after looking at this, I am going to be looking at 2 days previous higher highs and higher lows. If you not understand to this, make sure the next video that I'm posting, you are notified, so that you can be able to identify how I mark this zone. So for now, I'm going just to mark this zone. I can be able to see that the highest point here during London, New York was that, and the lowest point during London, New York was here. And then I'm going to look at the previous day that was past. The highest point during London, New York was here, and I'm going to mark it as the recent high. And then the lowest point during London, New York, I'm going to mark it as this point. And then now I am done with this indicator, right? So what I'm looking at here is I am looking at either price will come towards this level, or price will have a pullback towards this 1 hour supply to be able to have a sell continuation. So what will I be looking for now? I'll be able to be moving into the lower time frames, which is the M5 and M1, because this is exactly where I usually use to be able to get my entries. So London session will be opening, and I'll be waiting to see a reaction on what will happen. So London session has opened, and when London session opens, what I usually look for is entry confirmations, which are M5 and M1 supply. So you can be able to see London session has opened. You can see this is London session that has been able to open, and you can see it has been able to break the previous low of London New York session, and then it has come again, broken it. So I'm expecting price to come here and then now come up. So you've identified the direction of the price. So what is the next thing that I am looking at? I'm looking at M5, and this is a trade that as I'm recording this video, this is a trade that I've actually taken today. So this is a supply and demand zone. That is an M5, and then I'll be able to take a look. It is still in confluence with the supply and demand zone of an M1. So for me, if I see a trade setup like this, my stop losses should be just below this. If it hits my stop loss, it's okay, right? If it hits my take profit, I'll always take this type of trade all time, all day. So let's make a move. Let's make it move, and let's see what happens. Does it come back, or what does it do? Perfect. Take a look at that, guys. All right, this was on a replay mode. I did not even know what will happen. I just did an analysis of how I usually do my trading analysis. Take a look at what happened. It came back to this M5, M1 that was in confluence, and it hit our 1:2, always hitting our take profit. So that is how I usually trade USD and Euro USD. If you want to learn more, you can take a look at the links in the description below, whereby you can be able to get to join our live calls, whereby we do market analysis, whereby also you can be able to get my free ebook on the 618 level that is explaining the supply and demand zones, where also you can be able to get links to free valuable resources that I usually have, and whereby you can also be able to get a link if you want me to work with you on a personal basis in the description below. Remember to hit that subscription button and always drop a comment on what is the next video that you want me to shoot for you to be able to master Forex, or what have you not understood in this video and you want me to do a repetition video to make sure that you have understood it. See you, cheers, let me see you on the other videos. Have a good time. Happy trading. This is Moabo FX.